Hey everyone, it's me again. Welcome back to the channel. This hopefully is the last video in the series of where I'm trying to find a laptop for my wife. I think we found the one laptop that we really like and we're going to keep it, so stay tuned. Before we start, if you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button and let's start. So just to give you a bit of recap, we have tried a few machines before this one, before we settled on this one. So if you haven't seen the videos before this one, so I would recommend that you go ahead and do so. Just to give you a bit of a recap, we have tried a machine from MSI. We have tried two machines from Gigabyte, both of them same model, but they had some quality issues. So this is the third one that we have tried and we really like this one. So as you can see, this is from Lenovo. It's a Legion. So this one is called Legion Slim 5. It's the AMD edition and it's the 8th generation. So right now I'm showing you the ports on the back side. So you can see you have two USB-A's, Ethernet, HDMI 2.1 and the power input. The lid is made out of all metal. It does gather a bunch of fingerprints, but it's not that bad. The right side has a physical switch to turn off the webcam, and then it has an SD card reader. Just something to note, SD card does not go all flush, so you have to be careful not to bump it or you might end up damaging it. On the other side, we have two USB-C ports. Both of them are USB 3.2. It's a bit of a mess the way USB speeds are mentioned, but both of these are 10 gigabit basically. It does say that it can take power from the USB. You can see it says PD, that stands for power delivery. I haven't been able to make it work with the 100-watt cables and bricks I have around the house, but yes, it does take power. I have tried it with 140-volt charger. Those are the newer PD 3.1 kind, and it does work with that. And this is a 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the back side you just have lots and lots of vents. And yeah, so why did we decide to keep this one compared to all the others? So let's go through how much I paid. So I paid for this machine, including all the taxes, 1,415 Canadian dollars, 1415. So it was a really good price. Secondly, we had a bunch of requirements. The first one being the screen had to be color accurate. So this one has a 100% sRGB screen, so it's fairly color accurate. It's a 16-inch screen. It's a QHD panel. It's around 350 nits, so it's bright enough for our needs. Secondly, actually the third point, we wanted something that's at least Intel 12th generation or equivalent from the AMD side. So this one is AMD Ryzen 7, so that's equivalent to 13th generation from the Intel side. Let me just open the task manager so you can see right here. So this one is Ryzen 7 7840HS with Radeon 780M graphics. This one has 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. It has 1 terabyte SSD, PCI Express NVMe Gen 4. It has a really quick and snippy MediaTek Wi-Fi card. I think that's something to do with AMD. They have compatibility issues with Intel AX211 cards, something like that. And then the BSD resistance, it has RTX 4060. So this is also something we wanted to have, at least 3070 or higher. So this is 4060. It's quite a bit more powerful than 3070. I would say 10 to 15%, in some cases more. But yeah, it's a very nice upgrade for what we wanted. So my first impressions, screen is really nice and it's colorful. You can see. Then it is 16 inches, is 16 by 10 aspect ratio, so it's good for productivity. You get to have extra lines on the screen if you're reading something and stuff like that. And it's nice and sharp because of the resolution. The next one, the performance. It is very stable. It does get warm, of course. It's a high performance machine, but it's a very stable machine. So it has nice and stable performance. It doesn't throttle up a lot. It is not too heavy for what it is. It's around 2 kilograms. The trackpad is okay. It's not glass, but it's smooth and it tracks really well. The screen is 165 Hz, so everything turns out smooth. And as I showed you before, it has a great selection of I/O ports. So yeah, and we paid a great price. Before tax, that's around $1,200, and after tax we ended up paying 14-15 Canadian dollars. So it was a really good deal for us. I bought it directly from Lenovo, and there was a deal going on at that time, so that's the reason I got such a good price. So yeah, this is the laptop we will end up keeping for my wife. Alright, thank you for your time, and see you in the next video.